Button. That's the right button. Hey everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Titans Clash. Well, Fallout Titans Clash. As you guys may have noticed, we now have a pretty little box picture thingamabobajewel that we have here, made by my sister. It looks very nice, actually. There's the angel, there's the devil. You guys can see our chat on the right side. You guys see our game in the middle there. You guys see our Discord linked in the bottom there. And on the bottom right, you guys should be able to see all of our tokens. Just kind of scrolling through. So if you guys want to see what they kind of look like in bigger pictures, go ahead and just look at the bottom right there. So we don't have to really view things. But yeah, so this is the first episode of Titans Clash. Titans Clash is our Fallout Equestria, not Fallout Equestria, our Fallout original base story following the guidebook of Fallout PNP, I believe it is.
Paper.
Huh? Was that wrong?
Pen and paper.
Yeah, pen and paper. Yeah, Fallout pen and paper.
Did you not hear me? Like, the fuck?
Nah, you're a little bit quiet, oddly enough. I feel like 150. Kind of shocked. Anyways,
I don't know
yeah.
what's been going on recently. For some reason, my mic isn't picking me up lately. Maybe it's dying. I hope
Maybe.
not.
Might be. But anyways, so, yeah. It's the Fallout pen and paper edition, and so we have a whole guidebook, we have rules on how to do stuff, and we have a just legitimate crap ton of tables and macros that you guys probably will never have to use, except on the right side here. So have fun with that. We have a whole system for crafting, all the equipment, all the combat, everything like that, in case you guys want to view it as we get there, but we probably won't do combat this week, maybe another week. But, so, we have our 5 heroes here. We have Winchester, who you guys will get to kind of meet. Well, we have 4 heroes at the moment, because Rogue's not with us. He got called into work in a very annoying way for Rogue. We have Jab Daxi, who you'll be meeting in just a little bit. We have the Wanderer, who is a man, which is 0, using, I believe, full face guard, full protection, full clothing, full outfits, full everything. And we have Avery Lee, or the Red Devil, who is kind of hot. But regardless. And so you guys are starting Junction 6.
Howdy, y'all.
Oh! Okay, that's not that bad.
Oh no! Wait till I get into the thick of it. It gets worse.
Into the thick of it.
You never feel like a
Right
day
now,
again.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yep. So, to just kind of give you guys a overview of the world that you guys are currently in, this is based on Fallout, specifically based on Fallout 3, because that's the one I know the best, but the map itself is taken from Fallout 1, as some of you Fallout aficionados can tell. And, but this is my own kind of homebrew slice of Fallout, more or less. It's called, I believe, Titan's Edge, if I remember correctly, specifically because of this edge here.
Considering the geological layout of the actual map, I would say this is like somewhere around in California, maybe?
Possibly.
So,
yeah.
East Coast a little bit.
Possibly in
here, so,
post-apocalyptic California, but the region is called Titan's Edge, and just because it's such a massive hunk. And then, by the way, these cliffs here and whatnot, they're actually 400-foot sheer drops. The ground just stops at a certain point, and it's a 400 or more foot drop into the ocean.
Got it. It's the edge of the world. Got it.
Pretty much, which is, again, why they call it Titan's Edge. No one goes over there. Ever. No one wants to.
I'm going over there. Woohoo!
Yeah, also, there's an ocean. People are afraid of the ocean. People were afraid of the ocean before the apocalypse happened. People are more afraid of the ocean now.
No matter what's gonna happen.
It's scary stuff, man.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a 600-foot long python in the ocean? No? Keep it that way.
Have you seen seaweed? Those things are crazy, man.
That's right. But anyway, so
anglerfishes? Have you guys seen have you guys seen anglerfishes and how they reproduce?
God, they're
Yikes.
horrifying. Octopi are creepy too. Imagine a 700-foot tall anglerfish.
No, but Sin though, but you see, Sin though, the problem is though, it would be nice to screw an octopus.
What a great start.
How about we
honestly.
just avoid this?
Why do I feel like you're just giving Sin ideas for later?
Because he is.
The
But anyway,
Kraken.
so, around this little area, which Avery Lee and the Wanderer have been exploring for a little bit. The Wanderer, you know a little bit of the terrain for the most part, though you've kept mainly to Junction City. A little bit Isolation is a little cave that's nearby, and you've been stuck near the vault. You've been around a little bit of the places, but your memory is not all too good for the most part. And Avery Lee just popped out Vault 207. We'll explain how in future episodes once we get to it, kind of what we see. But she popped out Vault 207, met the Wanderer, and they've been exploring for, what, a year? 2 years, I think? At this point?
Around there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do
And so you guys know Junction City particularly well. You know it very well. Is the big highlight central of this region. It's also dominated by a gang. There's also, well, it's not technically dominated by a gang. It's in the neutral area for 3 gangs, but it tends to be a hotspot for one of them specifically, which you know of as the Dapper Deviants, though they have a different hideout somewhere else that they tend to stick to, but you don't really know where that is at the moment. You don't care to look for it. It's kind of scary. But yeah, so it's a hotspot primarily. It's one of the only neutral territories, and as you keep going north, it gets kind of worse and worse. You guys have heard a couple of stories so far of the Brotherhood of Steel getting kind of active, which is never really a good sign. You've also heard some super mutants that have been kind of walking the wastelands and seeming to kind of gather in small towns throughout the area, which is pretty normal, but you've heard stories of them growing larger, which is not healthy for any of you. But anyway, so your guys' story starts inside of Junction City, which is this nice little place. Very nice place. From being here several times, you do know that there is a house right here, another house right here. You guys don't know specifically the people's houses just yet. There's a bar right here, and Demeanor, which is a merchant right there. I'm assuming you guys be coming in from the
Why is there
top.
smoke?
Huh? What?
Oh, got it. I was wondering why there was smoke.
Yeah, it's just smoke, just chimneys and shit. So you guys been wandering wastelands for quite some time. It's nothing particularly bad. Well, there's a lot of bad stuff. I should rephrase that by saying
Wait,
it's
can
a
you guys
very
not hear
bad
me?
place.
I said I was wondering what was all the smoke.
Oh, I answered that. I said it was a bunch of chimneys. Did you hear me?
About our
Oh,
things
Jimmy's.
on
Okay.
Sin.
Yeah. What? Is my audio screwing up? Hello? Guys, I'm concerned. Cannot
No
hear
We can hear
me?
you. We can hear
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought my audio
you. We
was
can hear you,
going
Sin.
weird for a second there. In fact, it is going weird for a second there.
Well, I can hear you at least.
Hello.
I can hear you. Okay. Oh, why do I have... Oh, because
You
I
can
have
hear
2
us?
things open. Yeah, I can hear you. Although my...
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
You're
Okay,
wrong.
so
Mm.
I can hear everybody. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
I can.
Yes, we can hear you.
Alright, cool.
Can Sin hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Alright. Sorry, I'm using a different setup slightly, which hopefully will be getting better in the next couple of weeks.
Okay, thank God. I was gonna say, I don't think he can.
I can hear
Off
you.
we go.
But yeah, we're using a different setup than I have a little bit earlier, so my CPU is not happy with me and is trying to tank itself into oblivion at the moment. So, but anyways, so you guys have been kind of walking through the area a little bit. You guys know Junction City relatively well. Most of the people there also know you. However, you do see a slightly unfamiliar face, namely of Jab Taxi. Whoops. And who's currently having like there's a bard and not so
Come on,
bard. and a dude with a crossbow. Is my... Hello? Computer, stop shunking yourself. Okay, there you go. Sorry, did you say
Watch as
something?
I perform with... Some guns are real nice and big.
Well-
But mine's just a dinky little pistol. And watch as I fire my knives out of the sky. And land them peculiarly around me.
The guy with the crossbow is like, you play with magic, boy?
Pardon, sir.
You do magic with those cards of yours?
Yeah, many a card trick. Typically with the knives, though.
Oh.
Would you like to see one?
Sure. Tell me how you play with your cards. You can tell that he's just actively teasing Japtaxi at this point. The crossbow was a good indicator, but oh yeah, sorry, right.
Hey, that's not very.
He's just like, show me a card trick. I just don't know what skill you use there, so I'm going to go ahead and say, what, you're throwing your things, or you're doing a card trick, or what are you doing?
Pick a card, sir. Any card and put it back in the deck.
Okay, he pulls the middle one out.
All right.
Probably could do
First,
slightly.
like you see, yeah, you see Jeff kind of put all the cards back together and kind of flip them all about, and you see him just chuck the cards up. And I want to use a throwing knife to pinpoint his card.
That's a throwing one. Let's go on a roll throwing. Give me that, dude.
Throwing is where?
Is in the combat skills.
Yeah. What do I need to put an input value or nah?
Let's go with just go with 0.
So
Yeah.
just 0.
Yeah, because this isn't a particularly difficult thing for you to do, and you still miss.
Can I throw another one while they're still in the air?
You can try.
You missed that one. Try another. Hey,
Since
you missed
Jack
that one.
Taxi does have that little gauntlet of his. Come on,
Yeah,
throwing.
go.
Don't
You
do me good.
barely
Carry go.
hit.
Hey, you missed that one. Try another.
You like throw one less and miss to just throw another one. It's like you
Try another.
you hit 2 of them.
Jap knows, but Jap may have missed on the first throw. But I believe the second as he catches the knife, that thing, I believe this was your card, sir.
Shockingly, you are correct.
See, Jap may not be the best fighter in the world, but Jap knows how to entertain the folk.
I mean that's a fair point. How about you and he looks past your shoulder at the 2. I'm assuming Wander and Vixie, you 2 are just approaching.
Oh, there he is.
Just kind of meandering over there.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah,
Meander.
he looks at you 2 behind Jap. And Missy, how are you today?
Shit.
Hey.
You can tell him too with the crossbow.
So wait. So he has his crossbow out, right? Is he pointing it at me?
He's kind of pointing the general direction of Jap Taxi.
Yeah. So he just said hello. How did he say hello, Missy? Because this could go from 0 to 100 really quickly, depending on how he said it.
Very clearly hitting on you.
Oh God!
I mean, he is like hair slicked back, like walking up to you, like hello.
You just hear Wander saying, "Oh no."
Okay, so basically,
You friends with this weirdo?
I am not weird, sir. I am an entertainer.
He raises his
Thank
crossbow.
Don't shoot Jappa just to happy. Not okay.
Look, I don't want to cause any trouble, so why don't you just meander about?
Trouble, pray lady.
And
When we ever say trouble?
And leave that poor fellow alone.
Oh, this guy, he's our new best buddy, and we're gonna bring him into that bar. We're gonna have a couple drinks with him, and we may shoot him by the end of the night. Who knows?
Jack would not like to be thought, thank you. I cannot entertain people if I'm dead.
Look, I had a very bad day, and I ain't gonna tolerate such bullshit. So, how about you leave him alone and you go and meander off?
I don't think any both around here.
He moves his crossbow over, pointing at you, and he's like, how about we make another deal? You take a drink with me?
I wouldn't point that at her. Just saying.
Yeah. As soon as he starts pointing at me, you know that nice Winchester shotgun that I have?
Jesus Christ.
Nicely polished. Yeah, I get pointed at him.
That's a nice gun right there, Missy, but you might be a bit young to use that, aren't you?
I know how to use it well, though.
You could say you really like to polish those pipes, huh?
And
headshot.
Go ahead, roll me your just roll me your small guns. Let's see.
I like to say Wander. As soon as he says that, Wander says, "Well, it was nice knowing you."
oh no!
And then
Jet
bam!
Just roll.
gets to shine his true character trait.
Jeez, yeah, just go ahead and roll me a small guns real quick. 0 modifier.
Okay, so I forgot.
You go,
boy.
you go to your skills, you go to your small guns, and then you click the button to the left of it, and then click 0 for modifier.
Okay.
Hey, click me.
Oh, you don't click on the gun? Because I do have my gun here.
I mean, you can do your gun too. Either one works.
Okay, yeah, because I'm just gonna do my fucking Winchester shotgun. No modifier?
Nope. It's a very easy shot.
Oh
for you.
wait, fuck. Did I do that wrong? How did it? I pushed the roll button and it didn't go.
It did. It's the top bits. That's what your bonuses for me to remember are. You managed to miss
Ow.
with your shotgun.
Oh, god damn it.
However, and I will roll just a flat d20 for this. Do I have a d20 roll here? I probably do. I'll die.
This system is so confusing. I don't understand it.
Basically, you roll,
Didn't
and
understand that, that's the point.
yeah, you roll, and then it compares your points, your skill points. For example, you have. That's just also for the viewers to understand how this works.
Sure.
You compare your points, so you have 44 minus whatever modifier. For example, AC.
Christ, who's thinking like a monster?
I know, right?
You can say that was just a warning shot.
Yeah. So you do it does your total minus whatever modifier you have, namely their AC, against a roll of 1d100. If it's positive, you hit. If it's negative, you miss. If it's 0, you hit.
Okay.
Yeah. That's essentially how the system goes. It's actually
Wait, how is
remarkably
it
simple for as
positive?
complicated it is.
How is it that if it's positive she misses?
No, I say if it's positive, it hits. If it's 0, it hits. If it's negative, she misses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why can't we just roll a d20?
because I like this system and it's less complicated than you think. Anyways, so I'm assuming you kind of do a warning shot almost, considering your gun is very thick.
Yeah, I'll just say that's a warning shot.
Alright.
Even though
He
she
like
totally
looks at you as he
Oh, yeah.
takes a step back for a second. He's just like, Missy, that's a very loud gun you have there.
Yeah, ain't she a beaut?
I
She's
don't think
alright,
beauty
loud
is the right
bitch,
word
she
for
is.
that. But you know what? I think me and my boys here and this weird fellow here just don't take our leave.
Chap, 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 chap.
I don't
Nap,
think so.
nap, a hat, nap.
I think Alfred, that little guy right there, can stay with us.
He looks at Chap and he looks at you too. You sure?
Pretty sure.
Alright, well, more the merrier. Have fun. He stares at Jap again. Crying. We'll see you around,
Batman.
Missy.
I did not cry, thank you. I laugh.
He deeply concerns me. Before they disappear, or would if it wasn't. Oh, you're slowly disappearing. Okay.
As they slowly disappear.
Just slowly disappeared.
Where did they go?
I know, right? So you guys see Jap Taxi and me and the two of y'all.
Knock, knock. Come on now, I can't. Huh?
Hello there.
No. Knock, knock. You know, like
Who's there?
Jap.
Chap? Who?
Jap Taxi. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. As he grabs your arm and shakes it violently.
Pleasure to meet you as well. I'm,
Thank you for the help. The both of you. Well, Herm Hanley, but you seem to be traveling with us, so I think I said probably thank you as well. Thank you.
no worries.
You gotta watch yourself, partner.
Oh, please. I would have gotten them so drunk they probably would have forgotten I even existed. It's how I usually get away from bandits. If you get them so drunk, they don't even care anymore.
Either way, just be careful from here on out.
I mean, I'm always careful.
Clearly.
Oh man, I gotta go pick up my cards. They're all over the floor. I don't want them getting wet. It's horrible to try to clean a card. As he walks back over and starts picking up cards off the ground, taking the knives out of them, flipping them, and like putting them back in their places. As he starts picking up the rest, that takes forever.
Wanderer turns to Avery. Nice guy.
More seems like a loon.
I heard that, you know. And I am not a loon, I am a toon, thank you. As he continues to pick up his cards.
If everyone could see his face, I think Avery could tell that he's just like, wow.
Again, Jap also wears a mask that is just as creepy as yours, so.
Very much.
There you go.
Jesus Christ. So do you guys
Yeah.
talk with some of the townspeople? There's a couple of them for the most part. Namely, this guy right here. There's also a couple of other random people. And there's the bar as well.
Well, it's been a long day. You want a drink, Avery?
I can go for some whiskey right now.
Sure.
Hey-ho, hey-ho.
Jab, do you follow them?
after Jap picks up his cards, he follows behind them at a distance because Jap doesn't want to get shot.
You know what? That is a fair point, considering she almost shot someone in front of you. That's a fair point.
They said that
Okay.
thing to
What's that? Was that Jeff?
it seems that way.
So as you guys go into the bar with Jap Taxi, kind of being slow behind you, and I was zoomed in a little bit too far there. Don't know where you guys will spend, so I'm gonna say near the top here. Boop and boop and boop. There we go.
Oh, this was tiny.
Very tiny. You guys do spot. Why are you not appearing? Oh, yeah. So the first thing you guys do spot is a couple people over at this table. Namely, there's a very well dressed and dapper gentleman. It's really the only word you guys can use. You guys had a couple of meetings with him in the past. He's not the guy from the Vipers, but he is kind of mean. But he seems to be a very well gentleman, and he's making the two people in front laugh as you hear a very familiar voice, since you guys have been here several times. And the NPCs shopkeeps are a little bit bigger, by the way, just so you guys are aware. As you recognize Ellie, I believe Rainfield? Hold on. Yep, Ellie Rainfield, the local barkeep and tavern owner and general person most people talk to. She also will shoot damn near anyone, which is why you guys hang out in this bar a lot. Yeah, I have her a little bit bigger because she's a merchant, so makes it you guys can see her a little bit easier. But anyways, you see her kind of stand there. She's like, it be Avery. Hey, long time no see, girl. You still killing peeps?
Doing my best to survive, I guess.
Nah, very nice. Would you like to see at the bar, or would you like some of these other tables here? It's a very quiet
I
night.
just said the bar.
Okay.
Not follow.
I think you guys can control your peeps, right?
Yeah, we can move it.
Oh,
Do we just
okay,
go
hold on.
here?
Yeah. No, Sarah right there.
I gotta
If that's what we
expand the net.
Or do we just go
So there you go.
to where Ellie is?
And that'll work too. Okay. So she smiles at you. She says, "It's a very quiet night." And jab. You see, like, her entire way of speaking kind of changes as she addresses Jab. She pulls out a nice little bottle of. It's probably some kind of juice. Hopefully.
As you see him take off his hat, and you notice that he's really well shaven, nearly bald, but it's still very dark and black. Hello, Mr. Hella.
Good to see you
How
again.
are
Did
you
you
today?
did you get harmed again?
No, not this time. Those nice people that are next to me, they kept me safe.
Oh,
I
you
probably
helped
would
somebody.
have just run away.
Good job, Avery. You helped somebody. I'm shocked to see such goodness come out of your hearts.
Knew I'd get through to her one day.
She just she stares at Wanderer like shut up.
She pulls out a very large bottle of extremely hard whiskey and drops it in front of you. Now, I assume you're here on business or you're here on pleasure. We have a couple of rowdy folks out there in the corner. You can hear them rambling and laughing extensively. But they shouldn't be here for too much longer. They just got a business meeting.
Well, you know us, Ellie. We're just wandering the wastelands and surviving this piss off hellhole. And she then begins to pops open the whiskey and she begins drinking it, guzzling it from the bottle.
Christ.
And you.
She is hard Southern.
And you
God,
know
I'm not to
me,
figure
I'm
out the
trying to keep
rules
her.
for whiskey addiction, but I'll recall it at some point in the future.
And you know me, trying to
For
keep
now,
this
it's
one out of trouble.
Wow. She looks at the fact that Avery is just downing whiskey. You have fun with that. It's a difficult task. But you, ladies and gentlemen, seem to want to die pretty hardcore. So I got just the special little deal that I found a little while ago. A couple of she gestures vaguely towards the peeps in the back. A notification earlier that there's some trouble brewing. Have you heard of the Isolation Cave? Just a little bit of a west of us.
Can't believe.
There's a little cave to the west of us. It's a little cave. Not too many people tend to go over there, and it's usually populated by rat scorpions or something of that sort. And turns out there's a little bit of a big monster issue. No one's really sure what exactly is there. There's a little bit of a monster issue over there, and it seems to have killed most of the rat scorpions over there, and also pretty much every single human that has passed through its gates. Apparently a pile of dead bodies out in the entrance of the cave. So you fine fellows seem to be trying to get yourself killed on a damn near day basis. So you might have some fun with that.
This immediately piques Avery's interest.
How much for the pit?
I'll let you do it for free. I'll let you do it for this one for free. You don't even have to do anything. Although, if you do find some nice stuff, I actually have a nice little list of food I want you fine folks to get. If you guys go to the bounty board outside, there's a bunch of missions for you to guys go on if you guys wish to take them. And of course, you don't die, of course, from the big monster. Don't die, you're pretty good customers. But if you do manage to kill the beast, go and talk to Michael over there. She gestures to the purple one. He has a nice little bounty on its head, mostly because it keeps killing his people. But regardless, then yeah, just go to the bounty board and you'll see my list of foodstuffs I need. People keep giving me little bits of it, but they don't give me all of it, and then some of the pieces go bad. You'll find out when you get there. I'm trying to make a stew. It's a nice stew.
Well, if we can have a bit of that stew when we come back, sure.
Oh, most certainly. I'll give you some of it. If you survive, of course. Just try not to die. You're one of my favorite customers. Namely because you don't shoot me. Or shoot my bar. Or shoot patrons in my bar. She looks at Jap Taxi. Or make them shoot each other.
Hey, I haven't had anyone shoot each other in several weeks, and all I was trying to do is tell them a joke and they killed themselves. And it was pathetic.
She gestures to the small hole in the wall. One of them threw a grenade at you. Do you have any idea how expensive it is to repair a grenade?
Jap just kind of sits there, and you could just tell the gear, like, even with the mask on, you could just tell the gears are trying to turn within his head. And he just goes, what?
He threw a fun ball at you.
I've been meaning to do something, so she sets down the whiskey and stands up from her chair. And I don't mind killing a few folks, so...
Well, if you find any raiders out there, outside these walls are unneutral territory, so feel free to shoot them if you wish. People are, not the nicest out there. But I wish you the best of luck, and be sure to sit by that bounty board. There's a couple of new folks that have posted on there. It keeps getting updated every now and again, so hopefully you guys find something of interest out there. And there's a merchant out there as well if you wish to talk with him. Not sure exactly what he's selling. Fair warning, he may get a little bit touchy if you let him. He's a personality.
If he tries.
Wait, what kind of monster are we dealing then?
no one knows exactly. From the rumors, we've heard that it's something big, it's something ugly, and it's something very deadly. That's mostly because people
Well-
keep dying.
Well, have you heard any rumors about where it was last located?
Well, in that cave, it seems to have stuck kind of in there. Although that's mostly because I keep hearing stories of people going into that cave and the dead bodies coming out. Though we're not quite sure
Well-
how.
What do you say, Wanderer? You want to go monster hunting?
Sure, could be something to do. Get some money, food, and whatnot. And keep you from killing folks around here.
I should probably go take a look at that board as you see Jap trying to like slowly back away. Go have fun
Hey.
with your monster.
You should bring Jap Taxi with you. He'll have so much fun. He'll be like that tiny little critter that entertains you as you're trying to shoot people. He'll like juggle some knives for you as you're shooting people in the face, and then you'll make you laugh.
Well, we could
He's very
always
concerning.
use
I
bait.
hope he doesn't
We
die.
could always use. Well, we could always use a bait.
Jap does not like the sound of this.
Oh, don't worry. It's perfectly safe. We're professionals.
I've been doing this for, what, 2 years now?
I've been doing it a lot longer than you.
I don't want to hear it. You were born and raised in the wasteland.
Yeah, but still. I mean, I don't mean to boast.
Wander's
I
been
mean,
here
well,
for even longer than I have. He's a good friend.
Oh. But Jap is choking on a drink. Aren't most black people born in the wasteland? I thought that was just a thing.
Some are born in the clouds,
Um,
Jap. Some are born in the ground. Some are born in the ocean.
It's a long story, and if you live long enough, I'll tell you it. But till then, I'm eager to get on my feet, or foot, so let's get going.
Aren't you drunker than a sailor?
Trust me, it takes a lot more than that to get me drunk.
And when
Last time you
she's
got
drunk, she's a better
you
aim.
almost broke someone's nose.
If I got drunk, do I get better aim?
You know what? I'll give it to you. We'll see what happens.
She gets advantage when she's drunk.
You know what? We'll see what happens.
So it's like, give us a few more of those drinks. Help Savory's aim.
Give me some more drinks. Why? Because I need him in the head.
But if you don't mind, Ellie, can I take this on the go on my tab?
Oh, yeah. No problem. Just, actually pay your tab sometime in the next 5 years, yeah?
I promise, Ellie. You know, I come up with all my promises.
Still waiting for you to pay off your tab.
If Wanderer had a face, he'd be like, really?
How much is her tab?
Don't worry about it. Anyway, she
Oh, wow.
takes the bottle of whiskey and she's gonna walk up to the bounty board. And where is that located again?
Mhm. So the bounty board will be just outside. It's posted literally on the bar's walls, because apparently people keep stealing
right there
it
with
if
the
she
pin.
puts it outside. So it's
Oh, the
literally
pinned right there.
yeah, it's just like shoved into the wall essentially. As you guys look at the bounty board, look how nice this looks.
Okay, let's have a look at what we need to do. Oh, nice.
Look how
Alright, let's
nice
have a
this
look at what's
looks.
on here.
Look how cool this. Oh, wait, I have
does,
to add
honestly.
something. I have to add just a fraction of the thing real quick.
Alright, let's see if we can find Alice. There she is. Ludicrous, I'm making a stew. I need red roach, blood bug, murloc, spawn, mole red, and giant ant. Oh, I know how much you love red roaches, Avery.
Gee, flashbacks. She just shivers and goes, Don't you fucking remind me.
Well, the good thing is, where we're headed, there should be dead red roaches, according to Ellie.
Well, there's this fella named Bob who's looking for 4 pounds of scrap.
Aren't we going to that as you see kind of meekly, like slowly, like inch towards you two? Weren't you going to the cave, or are you grabbing these as an extra thing?
Well, we'll just grab something extra. I mean,
Okay.
finding scrap in the wasteland, we might as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
And Ellie wanted to see if we can find some food along the way, so that could be another thing.
Food request for some stew.
Oh, wait, can I... Really? The Crimson Vipers are here?
You don't
Remember
find
those
us, we
folk? They
found.
were the first folk we encountered.
I remember you blowing one of them up.
Such a great time. Fat bastard too. Shouldn't have ducked underneath that car. I know where the gas tank is.
Didn't he beg you for mercy?
Hey, look, I was nice enough to spare 2 of them. Well, if
No.
that one that I blew off his leg and left him with no food actually survived the desert. But that's beside the point.
Well, that fucker was going up on my face, being
I've had
boastful,
people
and then
leave
he
me
was
out in the
screaming.
desert. I've had people leave me out in the desert with no food before. It took me a little bit, but I got home relatively unharmed.
Yeah, but the problem is I kind of blew off one of his legs because I woke up and I was not in a great mood.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, look at this one. Hey, all you murderers and fasty people, come join the Cutie Crusaders. The fuck? We are the cutest gang you'll ever meet. And we love new members. Just be cute. P.S. If you ain't cute, we shoot.
I ain't in that cutesy shit.
He looks
You
at
can
her.
also see pictures with them that are just like posted next to the stuff. And yeah, the cute Crusader one is indeed very cute.
I just look at it and I'm like,
Yes, that is a
So,
hot
where-
pink assault rifle, by the way.
That's a pink assault rifle.
you just see like every look at this like it's as if it's like an unholy abomination.
it's like an insult to your own gun.
It is.
Also, it looks like she has grenades that are just covered in glitter, and you're fairly certain, although your eyesight isn't good enough to really detail it, it probably is filled with as much glitter as there is gunpowder.
You just see it just like Avery just looks like her soul is dying.
Oh, that's adorable.
It's a disgrace against what's left of humanity.
Dabadivi, on the other hand,
if I
looks
had to
very
pick which-
clearly like Michael, from that you guys were talking about earlier.
Welcome
And he does, in
all
fact,
you
look
dapper
very dapper.
deviants.
Well, it immediately caught my eye. I said we grab the scrap metal and the wanted Jimmy the heavy dot guy.
What about the food requests? We could just hold on that until we find stuff.
Look, I ain't touching any of that. she just like rat roach, blood bug, a giant ant. Hell no.
Well,
You kind of see
I guess
Jap
you-
just like grab a little note and like, red roach, blood bug. Why am I alert spawn? If they tried to poison people, and you seem like writing all this down. Alright, I got it.
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah, Jap.
There you go.
You can take that quest. I'm fine with the other 2. So
Well, since I know you want to pretty much kill things, maybe you can focus on Jimmy the Heavy and I can scrap metal.
well, honestly, I can also use that scrap metal for guns as well. So
Well, if you find more along the way, you can use it.
all right, let's just grab these 2 or 3 if you want, Jap, and let's get going to that cave.
Nice.
All right. You know, I'm very concerned about that, cutie crusaders. Maybe we should be on our toes.
I'm more worried about the Crimson Vipers. If they're more active here, then we already got a huge target on our backs.
Yeah.
So as you guys start walking out of the general area, as we look to our map again, of course it's filled out just like Fallout always is. The general locations of each of these areas: Deathfall, Death Standing, and Iron Forge. Death seems to be a very big part of this area, probably because you guys shoot a lot of people. But Isolation, or the Isolation Cave, is not honestly super duper far from you folks. Where is my... there's my cave. Sorry, I had to find my cave for a second there. It's not super duper far from you folks. I'm assuming you guys just go to it, no jogging or anything like that, just kind of walking.
Man, just a
Yeah.
casual walk.
Just casual walking. And also, folks, if y'all don't know, Avery actually has a cybernetic prosthetic leg. It's actually her her right leg, I believe. Yes.
I think so.
So just figure that that's a detail y'all should know.
Actually, I think it's the left leg.
So
Oh, it's the left leg. My apologies.
okay. So they're just walking, and Jap is just going from one side to the other, like, oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? Oh, I can. Oh, I know what I can use. As he's walking, he's just juggling knives.
Jesus Christ.
He's being like a hyperactive child almost.
Christ. Did you do anything
That's cute.
specific to entertain your fellows and party members as you are going towards this probably instant death area?
Jap Taxi is juggling his knife.
Careful, might cut someone.
Walking backwards. Singing about cake.
Thinking about cake.
Good God. All right, after
Look,
like...
Jap is
What?
Jap is amazing, okay?
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
Jap. Her Jap is adorable.
So it's actually not super duper far from you peeps. Far enough to walk at least. And you gotta get there in, about 5-6 hours or so of walking and listening to each other jab. As you get close to the area, there are much, much less creatures around you. And by much less, I mean none whatsoever. But there is a very large pile of dead bodies in the middle there. Ignore Ron's token for now. I need to grab your guys' tokens on. Duke. And then Duke.
Oh, tap.
Duke. Ron, you still alive?
Yep. Yep, all right. Dead bodies and shit.
Yep. Ron, you still alive? Ron, wake up.
Can I look around the area for maybe any footprints to help identify what we possibly could be facing?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Roll survival.
Oh.
All right.
I'm gonna roll survival as well.
All these things that you guys see, by the way, are in fact very dead.
Great.
And by the way, this
Hey,
just
where's
entire
my
area
survival?
right
They
here.
both rolled survival, right?
So wait,
I don't know shit.
So they both
wait.
they both rolled
Well,
survival,
I'm
right?
trying to roll
Yep,
it. I
they
need to
did.
add the modifier. So...
0.
I'm going to roll sneak if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, no problem.
So what do I
no
add to the modifier again?
So the modifier is typically whatever
The
I
modifier?
tend to say is. Jesus Christ.
Oh my
Jab Taxi,
God,
you're
You
singing.
just see
You're
Jab.
singing.
Just an inch of bad. No, Jap's just screaming around, being a hooting and hollering. He is not quiet at
He
all.
does not give two
Jesus
shits.
Christ. Yeah, so there's a bunch of dead bodies on the ground,
Jab
but there's
is-
also a bunch of spikes just near the entrance to this thing. There's a
But
lot
hey,
of
the Wanderer
spikes.
got 15.
Yeah.
For survival, I was gonna...
So you're looking around the area for the most part, just trying to see if there's any footprints. And you do see some footprints, and they concern you. They concern you very deeply. In fact, they make you just not want to be there forever. It is Deathclaw footprints. Very relatively large Deathclaw footprints. It's not a youngin'. It's a mean one. It's a mean
hey,
one, Mr. Creech.
gang.
Although using your
over
survival
here.
skills, you do notice None of these guys have any claw marks in them. Not a single one. No claw marks, no bite marks, no nothing. It's kind of weird. Hey, Ron, you still alive? Ron, your character's coming. Ron.
No worry.
Oh, there you are. Hi. Hi, Ron.
I'm up.
Alright, cool.
I totally didn't fall asleep.
No.
You're good.
Hey, look. Look, see? You see this footprint?
Deathclaw.
Yep. Remember that?
Why is my thing being a bitch? Ah, that's why.
We saw.
I mean, the big fucker that can tank bullets and rockets like it's a fucking goddamn tank.
Yeah, pretty much. Guys, do know that Deathclaws are universally known as those things you do not mess with unless you wish to die. Painfully.
As he tries to
Oh my god, Jam!
I'm just like not thinking about either of you doing. He's just walking the cave, just singing his merry little song.
Hey, Jap, you mind shutting your trap for a second?
Why would I do that? As he continue, like he's looking at her walking backwards into the cave. Like, where's the entrance to the cave?
It's right at the front
Like,
here.
where would-
You have to like climb a little bit to get up for the most part. So
You
it's
see, like
a
Jap
weird
just like
climb.
walking up backwards up the thing. He's just like not making sense at all, and he walks straight inside.
Avery, wait.
Jap! Hold on! Wait for me!
Like the cake, sweet nature and great. Wait,
As you guys
when did I end up in the cave?
As you guys walk
God
into the
damn it.
cave, most of you notice, except for Chad Taxi because he's looking the wrong way, that there are no dead bodies in this entire area. Not a single one. In fact, it's very nice. It's very clean, in fact. And there's also some machines set up right in the back of this area here.
Oh, okay.
What the
Hey,
hell?
damn it, Avery, why do you always run out?
Ron, I'll leave it to you when your fine fellow pops up here.
All right.
It tastes sweet and mellow, and yet it's dirty.
Okay.
Ain't it?
Okay.
Hold on.
Because of Jet Taxi's the fucking awful roll, the Deathclaw knows that they're in there and he's hiding.
That's
why he's
It-
behind the rock.
Is it me or is it weird that like there's machines in here and that none of those bodies had like heads torn off or claw marks or anything?
That's what I was trying to say.
Very
Something
distinctly
is up before
not
you start
Deathclaw.
running.
Yeah, very distinctly not Deathclaw methods of dropping humans. Usually there's
Maybe
arms ripped
there's-
off.
Maybe someone's trying to feed the damn thing?
Who
Why
would
would-
feed a Deathclaw?
I don't know, to make it back off the town?
It's almost like feeding your shotgun right there bullets that don't fit.
That sentence doesn't make sense.
You get the idea. It doesn't make sense. It's not meant to.
Plus, I've met plenty of people who had Deathclaws as pets. They tend to keep them in arenas, though. I've nearly been fed to one a few times. You'd be amazed how much you can run from a Deathclaw when you're scared. It's fantastic.
So Ron, you're attempting to hide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe.
Well, he's hiding behind a giant rock. Okay.
By the way, Sin, looking at Titans Clash, chat in Discord,
mhm.
please, please change his fucking token. It's bothering me so much.
Wait, what? Oh, you have another thing. Yeah, I will be able to do
You
that
finished it
next
finally.
turn. I'll be able to do that
Thank you.
next. Yeah, I'll be able to do that
So,
next one. I can't do it for this one right now.
Okay, so I just need to know: are any of you guys gonna go walk over and check out the machine?
Oh, Jap
I
is
will.
okay. You do realize who Jap is, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
That boy.
no,
is everywhere.
no. Avery is definitely interested. And plus, why the hell are there machines over here? It's like someone's been operating.
Well, that's the
And
point.
then-
It can't be a diff claw.
Y'all hear? I would advise you not to touch my things.
What the fuck?
The Sam hell?
A new person to me. For Jap,
Don't-
you see Jap start bouncing.
Look at me go walking into your places and touching all of your things, do you?
Well, we're what the we
And
we
then
were here to just do a job.
okay, so he thinks that they're intruders. They're here to steal his
Uh-huh.
stuff. So he starts stomping out. You hear it stomp.
I mean, if you would like to touch Jap's everything, Jap will let you if it makes you happy.
Oh
Holy
my
hell!
god!
Holy
What?
hell!
What? What? Jap is completely confused by why y'all are going like that. What? Jap likes to hand his knives to people.
No, Avery's taking a step back if she sees the giant fucking death claw.
Like- Jap actually looking at both of you, and it's like, what are you fooling about? Jap just hands his knives to people. What do you think? Jap was at the hole?
Oh no!
Jap is not something so
Jeb,
Jeb,
look behind you.
No, Jeb, don't look behind you. You're still wondering, and you just hear it. You just feel a tap, tap, tap on your shoulder.
You just see Jap like flumble out his pistol and try to shoot.
Feel free to roll
Like-
me your pistol.
Oh my god.
Like you see him like fumble it in his hands. He's not even like he's not even like actually holding the gun.
And then, to everyone's shock, y'all see the Deathclaw sit down and raise up its arms.
One arm that now has a
Fumble the
bullet halfway lodged into it, but
Like you just see Jab just like stuff it go. You just see him like fall over.
The hell?
He's just like he's playing dead.
The hell?
Look, you guys came into my home and started shooting me. And they say I'm the one who's ruthless around here.
Wait, hold on. What? You're a deaf claw. You can't be talking.
Of course I'm not talking, you imbecile. It's the collar on my neck. He uses a claw to point to it.
The hell? What the hell are you?
Hi there, name's Winchester. I am actually a human who's been turned into a Deathclaw. At least I hope I am. I can't seem to remember anything but my name, really.
A human turned into a deaf claw? What the?
Avery, you can tell from the fact that you are an incredible engineer that collar is definitely speaking for him. It's not lying about that.
That is definitely a impressive mechanism.
Wait, so he isn't going to try to kill me?
No, of course not. I'm not going to kill you.
Oh,
What do you
God.
think I am, some kind of monster? And he gets close up in your face as he's flashing his teeth.
Knock knock.
What about the bodies down there?
Oh, them. I have no idea where they came from. They were here since the beginning. They've been
They
sticking
seem-
up the
did
place
they
for sure. That's all right. That's for
They
sure.
did not
The
seem.
body?
They did not
The
seem
bodies
old.
seem recent.
They
No.
did not seem. They
Uh,
seemed rather recent.
Oh,
Sorry, but
you talking about the human corpses out there?
the
Yeah, I
corpse is
have
out front.
no idea what caused that. It might have been something else. Although I wouldn't know, considering that I am a Deathclaw, I'm the
Wait.
alpha predator
Wait.
around.
Wait. We're at the cave, right?
Mhm.
Oh, Jab remembers that. I was running from them when they threw grenades and I heard screaming, but I kept running.
Oh,
What?
You remember seeing Jap as they were trying to come into this area. You were unfortunately brought along with them, and they threw some grenades in there, and nothing happened. So they walked in. Then they started screaming. You assume because the grenades, and then they fell onto the spikes and died.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
that's you and your friends. You're
Hi
walking
there.
sound sleep, I'll have you know.
I'm sorry, Jeff doesn't mean to make anyone. By the way, knock knock.
Pardon me, my good sir. Mind if I
Yeah.
surround you? Excuse me, my
Just
I get
ignoring
I am-
Jeff Taxi.
But I think I need to introduce myself.
Thank you. I
Um,
have been I have been doing experiments here to try to change myself back into a human. Unfortunately, I failed many times. It's been running me ragged recently.
What?
Oh,
Are you a scientist?
to an extent, yes. I've learned a few things about medical and scientificeries. I'm also a slight engineer of the arts. And might I say, madam, that is a very impressive leg you have.
Thanks. I modified it myself.
Ah, then you might be interested to see. He uses a big claw to kind of scrape off a piece of a machinery that looks like a laser rifles on straps. This is my currently modified laser rifle for my own usage. Even though I may look it, I do not know how to deathclaw one bit. So, had to find another way of defending myself.
You don't know how to defend yourself as a Deathclaw?
Of course not. Look at me. I'm big, humongous. And I don't have opposable thumbs. That's
you
pretty
You
had-
could
much-
just.
You have claws and teeth
but
and horns.
but you see, you just see him. He sits down again, and he's kind of like rubbing. What you would assume is like in a very meek way, rubbing his claws together. I'm very scared of things around here, so
You're the scariest motherfucker around here.
You're a damn
don't
Deathclaw!
be yelling at me.
You're Deathclaw! You're meant to be the most scariest.
People yell.
You just see Jeff like put his arm on the death claw. There. People are terrifying. By the way, knock knock.
Who's there?
Jeff.
Jap who?
Jeff Taxi. I'm pleasant to make you acquainted as he grabs your arm and tries to shake it as best he can.
He's like barely like moving it like a friggin' inch.
Are you trying to shake my hand?
That's
In this case.
what I'm trying to do.
Well, I'm sorry, but obviously, as you can see, my claw is way too big for you to shake. But
I beg to differ.
in that case, allow me to do this instead. He picks up his claw and he puts it over your head and he just lightly taps your head with it like a pat. There, Taxi. There's no need to be afraid. My name is Winchester.
Nice to make you acquainted, Winchester. You're more.
Avery,
Oh,
can
I
you,
was
can you just
hoping.
come over? Avery, can you just come over here for a sec? Okay, I've been around these parts a long time. I've never seen something like this before. A Deathclaw scared of someone shouting at him.
You remember your last interaction with the Deathclaw? It mostly ended with you screaming, and
And running.
yeah, running, and you lost all of your bullets because they were embedded in the thing's skull, and arms, and
Last-
legs,
I've
and
never-
tail,
I've
and
never
it was
seen-
still running at
I've,
you.
I've never seen a Deathclaw afraid of its own shadow. No.
Mhm.
What
So-
the hell was the pest problem then?
I don't know what the hell the problem is then. Obviously, there's something else that's causing these folks distress.
From from what you can
But-
assume, from what you can see at least from the area, if you guys could both roll me a survival real quick. No modifier.
Oh, sure.
Archie, roll it with
Sure.
a +10.
Plus 10, okay.
Yeah.
Is that do that number? Submit. Hey.
Oh,
Oh my god.
64, my favorite.
Avery hasn't been in the wastelands for long enough to be able to tell what you can, which is namely, people kept walking in here, they kept getting scared, and they kept falling off the ledge and killing themselves.
Wait, so you're telling me that how they've died? Okay, because is that they see fucking Ron's character shit their pants, start running without looking, and they fall to their own fucking deaths.
Yep.
What?
That's why no one can define what is inside of here, because no one lives
Okay,
long
so-
enough to tell.
So Wanderer just looks at Winchester, then looks at the ground, seeing like indications of people running here. He then walks over to the area, whether Avery follows him or not, to look down there.
It's like a
And then
good
he's just
15,
like-
20-foot drop.
And then he's just standing there for like 10 seconds. You know, he would have like a triple dot. Then he would run back to Avery. And then if he had a face, Avery could see that he's like in disbelief.
It's why Ellie couldn't tell you what the creature was, because nothing survives
Okay.
going in.
Okay, I may have figured out what the problem was.
Please tell me it's not as stupid as it looks.
It's as stupid as it looks.
Oh fucking god.
They got scared of Winchester, they started running, didn't see where they were going, and found the spikes.
Hence why
Yeah.
Ron never noticed them, because he never looked behind him until after they were dead.
Yeah. He would always hear the scream, and by the time he looked around, they were already gone. So he's like,
So, what the hell are we gonna do about him then?
I
You
don't
just
know.
see You just see Jeff Taxi trying to touch all his stuff, and he's constantly like trying to move him away with like his horns in his head or something.
I don't know. It's a Deathclaw. How are we gonna get a Deathclaw to go into town or anything?
I don't know. They're gonna want to know what the fuck we found. Like, do we lie about it? Do we tell them like, oh, there's a fucking Deathclaw in the cave, and
Okay.
he's intelligent and sentient?
Avery,
What's
think
this fun
about
do?
this. Avery, think about this. We running down, say that there's an intelligent Deathclaw here. What are folks gonna think?
That they're gonna fucking die?
No, that we're fucking crazy.
Fair enough.
I have an idea.
Hmm?
As you see Jep climbing Winchester's back.
Oh no.
No, though you're not
What?
gonna hurt me very much. I don't like moving on my back.
We take him with us.
Yes,
What? You aren't learning anything in this cave, right? So we take you with us.
well, I've learned how to make stim packs at least by myself. You
Yeah,
will
that's only.
you will not believe the things a one person can do with Deathclaw blood. It is amazing. The amount of radiation that is within a single drop of Deathclaw blood is enough to make 1,000,000 medicine.
And I came here hoping I would fucking die. Okay. Alright. she just muttered that to herself, not even to where like the Wanderer could hear that. She's like, alright,
Oh my god.
look, Big Philip. I don't know if you want to stay here or not, but folks have been wondering what's been going on in this cave, and we ain't going to be the last to, well, stumble upon you. So, if you want to stay, we can lie about you. We can say it was just a big bear or something. Or if you would like, since you kind of seem, well, the only intelligent thing that I've seen in the wasteland in the past 2 years I've been here.
Hey!
Hey!
You can tag along with us. And, I don't know, something more. We could probably help you find out why he got turned to a death claw.
Oh no! You see him get down on his. You can see him get down low enough where his front claws can hit the ground, and you see his tail start wagging. You mean I can come with you? Imagine all the things I could learn if I could actually travel the world with you all there protecting me. I will be able to learn so many things.
What,
Wander.
She leans in towards Wanderer, and imagine how many people will actually leave us the fuck alone if they see that death claws following us.
Are you
Well,
sure
it's
that
gonna
I
be-
can actually come with you?
He looks like a very happy puppy.
Look, I have had my run-ins with other people in the past, of course, and most of the times all they do is yell like, "Ah! Look, a death claw! Everybody run!"
As he says that, the Wanderer just looks back at where the pile was.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how
But
mean of
hopefully,
them.
with you guys there acting as an emissary for me, I might actually go into towns and get some supplies for once.
You may have to stay back if that's the case, so that we can warn folks ahead of time, and whether they believe us or not, I mean, it's their fucking funerals. But yeah, we can definitely try to help you with that.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You just see him just sitting as he's on his hind legs, just clapping his front claws. It is so weird seeing a death claw acting slightly cute.
But
Now, he turns around, almost swiping you with his tail, and he presses a button on the machine in the back, and it all compresses itself into like a backpack, and he just it's like, oh dear, I didn't seem to think this through. No opposable thumbs. Excuse me, my good sir, Jeb Taxi.
Yep.
Could you grab that and hoist it onto me back?
I can try.
Oh, don't worry, it's very light. It's not really much in there, considering.
What do I need to roll for this, Sin?
Oh, you just actually. Oh, you could roll just your strength. Just roll your strength.
Please be a negative number.
That's still a success, though.
Just barely.
As you're going to put it up there, you notice some little hooks embedded into some of his not all the way embedded, but a few like hooked onto his scales and stuff, and spikes in his back. You just hang it over one of the hooks, and it's perfectly stationary.
Nice.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Winchester.
It's a pleasure to meet you. What did you say your name was again?
I'm Avery Lee, but folks around here just call me the Red Devil.
Why would they call you the Red Devil? He tilted his head to the side.
Let's just say in my first year, I didn't make a good reputation for myself because I was very angry about my situation.
You have a pretty decent reputation.
And this here is the Wanderer. I don't know his real name. He won't tell me his real name. And yes, I don't know what the fuck he looks like. And quite frankly, I respect his privacy. He respects mine.
Hello.
At the Wanderer, and he's thinking, I know. I will call you Jim.
Don't
nice
call me that.
Jim.
Don't call me Jim.
You have to forgive me for a moment. Allow me to. He kind of shakes off Jeb Taxi as he goes walking. God damn it! I love it how every time I try to move my damn token, the goddamn edit token thing pops up.
I know, it's weird.
He moves all the way down to here, and you see him push a claw into a part of the wall as a bridge starts sliding out and going down over the spikes.
That's been there the entire time.
Yep.
Wanderer just face palms himself.
Jesus
Are you
Christ.
fucking kidding me? Those fuckers just died because I didn't.
He just walks down it, and he turns. You can see he turns around and he waits for you guys to come down. Why is there red everywhere?
Because I can't click the middle apparently, huh? It's a bridge. Shut up.
Literally everyone in the waist.
Be the bridge.
Literally
it's a
everyone.
new bridge.
All right.
Almost everyone in this wasteland is an idiot. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I found that out my first fucking day in the wasteland.
Oh,
Never
You
Yeah,
shot someone your first day in the wasteland.
I did shoot someone on my first day.
It was,
What
I
about
assume
me?
it was
I'm not
trying to
bad.
be a
I-
wander.
I killed someone, and I don't know if the other guy's dead, but technically I killed two
You
people.
killed one
on the
You
first
killed
day.
one person blowing up a car. You
Jeez.
you crippled one of them and taken supplies so they could just try and run back to their base, and you let one of them go.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
So he's
Okay.
waiting.
I left them with a very thorough warning, though. If we ever encounter, I will kill them. So.
So right now,
So-
Winchester's just waiting for Jim to come down the bridge.
Jeez.
Instead of following, he goes around the bridge to the corpses again.
Okay.
So when he's off, you see him push a foot into a stone, and the bridge goes back up.
Oh, okay.
Now, if I ever want to come back, I will know exactly where it is.
And
There
so,
are indeed a lot of bodies right there.
could I like?
Those poor
Hmm?
people.
Could
I put the
The-
spikes there so to catch the rope. Unfortunately, people seem to be stupid and love to fall on my spikes all the time.
Can you what?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they learned their lesson.
Yes, unfortunately. If it'd be so much of your trouble, could y'all help me clean this up? Help me clean up this.
Now, is there any red roaches and
Slowly
blood
pulling
wings?
off the,
Oh, that's a
he's
good
slowly
question,
pulling off
actually.
some of the people as he moves them over to the side to just lay them down.
Don't know what
Mhm.
that is, but this is a. Oh, there's a blood bug. This is a blood bug.
I'll take a few things for that because that was on one of the lists.
Nice, nice.
Just take the blood bug
If you guys want, all four of you can also roll cave. That's on there.
All right, I'll roll. I want to roll cave, and I also want to loot the bodies.
Well, technically, at the moment,
This is basically looting the
Winchester
bodies.
isn't here to loot. This is his
Mhm.
cave for one thing. So
Gas
Yeah.
mask.
Yeah.
I found a guess.
So you find a gas mask on one of them. You find there's a bunch of rope on there too. Go ahead and both you roll me a D7 and a D2. And,
D7.
all right. So you find
Right.
2 gas masks on these fools.
wow.
How did you roll? How'd you roll a?
Wait.
Oh, sorry. You
is
rolled
it-
2D7. You're supposed to roll 1D7.
Oh, one. Oh, that's how it works. Okay,
Yeah.
let me try that again.
You good? I was very
So,
confused.
How
there for a
many?
second.
One? Alright.
Yeah, 1D7.
Yeah.
God damn, you still got.
You got more than when he's rolled.
What the
So you-
fuck?
You got 7 pieces of rope, all about a foot long or so, from your trails. Warris and Ron, are either of you two looting?
No, Winchester's trying to move the bodies off of his spikes.
Fair, fair.
Hey Avery, you have a gas mask. You look at Wander, and he has his gas mask.
So okay,
I got one in case you need an extra one.
Yeah.
That's true. If he gets shot in the face, you know, you got to deal with that.
Can I get one of those gas masks? Thank you.
All right.
Oh, rope.
So
I'm
That
pretty
is
sure
a-
he sounds different without the mask on, though.
He does
might
sound
be.
different.
probably sounds
Probably.
not.
Or probably sound a bit like this instead of like this.
Oh, here's Warris. I know he was gone. Warris.
Sorry.
They're looting at the moment. Do you want to loot too?
No.
Okay, okay. So let me.
Jap
move
just
you
kind of
guys-
looks at y'all. You animals. The dead bodies. Come on, you gotta at least loot them while they're alive.
Okay, look. At least Winchester is trying to move the bodies off of the spikes.
What you do into a pile, which
It's called
is
it's
the
called
question.
surviving. You should try doing it one time.
Jap actually is surviving. Jap's alive.
Somehow.
I mean, he's not wrong. He is alive because he has survived.
It's a fair point.
Let's just get going.
Something tells me she's not a very happy lady.
Are all human women like
There's a reason why she's called the Red Devil.
She just starts drinking from her huge ass bottle of whiskey as she's walking.
Drink, drink,
See?
drink, drink, drink.
You know, that's going to kill you eventually.
Good. That's what I'm hoping
Jesus.
for.
Wanderer just steals the bottle from you.
Hey! Give that back!
Drink along the way. Let's just get out of this cave.
Don't want to use all at once.
Jeb, my
Alright.
friend. Those two seeing each other or something. They
I
seem-
have no idea. I just met them today and got voluntold to come here.
He was gonna be used as bait.
I am not a fighter, okay? I'm an entertainer, thank you.
Again, bait.
Oh. Oh, you mean like a clown in a circus?
What's a clown? What's a circus?
You see him put a hand over his claw over his chest, and he's like, "Oh, I've been hurt."
I mean, my parents raised me to act this way because it was their motto that you make others smile.
Well, they sound like very intelligent people.
They were.
Now, which way is this city? Because I rarely come out of my cave.
I could
I
think
feel like
trying to
I-
shoot you.
I feel like Jeb Taxi, as he says that, there's just inside his mouth there's a tear flowing down.
We're heading to Junction City. It's the nearest city that we got the quest from.
Which
Yeah.
Michael possibly should still be there if he is still having some fun there, or you guys might be able to find him by going to Nesse, which was on the bullet board, notice board, whatever it was. So probably your best bet to go to Junction City. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you guys did, please like, comment, subscribe, and do all the other fun stuff. We shall be back next week, and Rogue should hopefully be with us. He was very excited for it. And yeah, this was amazing, guys. I love it. I love it so much.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay.
Don't worry.
Oh,
Hopefully we
excellent.
won't be as dead next session.
I love
Smash that like button.
of everyone with whenever they realize that. Oh my God, he's intelligent. What?
And then everybody in the comment, yeah, the smartest thing I met in 2 years.
It's a fucking death claw.
I just
Smash
love
that
the
like button.
hey from both like, Jap
At
Taxis.
the exact same time too. It was so comedically timed.
There. So hopefully you guys are
Was it-
enjoying this series as much as we are, and Rogue should be here, and then hopefully maybe next episode we might have a fight just to see how that happens, because I'm gonna be coming off the tails of doing another fight. So hopefully we should be able to do it, and so we'll see you guys in the next episode where somebody gets shot, probably, most likely. Have you met Avery?
I mean,
Have you met me?
technically the first actual shot that hit somebody was by Jap. And he was fumbling with a gun, panicking.
That's a
Well,
fair point.
luckily,
That's a fair
though,
point.
Death claw scales are bullshit. So
Alright,
All
bye!
right. Auf
Bye.
Wiedersehen.
they're